Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
How's everybody doing today? I love it, I love it. Look to the person on your left, look to the person on your right, and say, I'm so glad you're here with me today. Everybody, get up on your feet. See the light in everybody you meet. Everybody, get up on your feet. See the light in everybody you meet. Let us be reminded of who we come to be. We are love, we are one big family. Hey, 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 everybody, get up on your feet. See the light, everybody. Everybody, get up on your feet. See the light, everybody. Let us be reminded of who we come to be. We are love, we are one big family. Let us make a joyful sound. Here we stand on holy ground. Let us make a joyful sound. Here we stand on holy ground. Let us make a joyful sound. Hey, hey, everybody, get up on your feet. See the light, everybody. Everybody, get up on your feet. See the light, everybody. Let us be reminded of who we come to be. We are love, we are one big family. Hey, 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 yeah. Hey, 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 yeah. Let us make a joyful sound. Here we stand on holy ground. Let us make a joyful sound. Here we stand on holy ground. Let us make a joyful sound. Hey, hey, hey. Everybody, get up on your feet. See the light. Everybody. Hey, 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 yeah. Hey, hey, yeah.
Hello, CSL. Isn't that the way to start your day with the wonderful Suter Family Band? Ooh, I love it. Woo! Just so you know, there's t-shirts. If you'd like to come feel mine, you can. You can be in line next. Okay, couple of good announcements. It's true though. And thank you also to our drummers this morning who had a nice drum circle. Yeah. Woo! All right, you're in store for a wonderful day here. Okay, this Wednesday night at 7 p.m. is drumming. Everyone welcome. Woo, woo. Nina's back there whooping it up. Drums are provided, so no experience encouraged. I like that one, right? Also, a Course in Miracles study group will meet this Wednesday, 5:30. They'll continue to do that the first and third, so this will be your first. And my personal favorite of all of the year almost is the CSL Street Dance this Friday. Okay, So dinner will be ready at 5. Music starts at 6. Dinner will go till 7, and music will go from 6 to 8. So do not be late, my friends. Live music, dancing in the streets with the Lug Nuts classic rock dance music. Whoop! $10 for dinner, and we'll collect donations for the band. So if you'd like to help set up, clean up, or bring part of the dinner, sign-ups are on that little table there, and we look forward to that. Ooh, I just love it. Okay, so much fun. All right, let's get ready to say our mission statement together. We'll take a nice deep breath. We recognize and realize the omnipresence of divine love as the truth of all.
Breathing in the sacredness of this moment. I recognize the fullness of spirit, the one power, the one presence. Abiding always is unconditional love. This Holy Spirit expressing eternally as peace, joy, wisdom, the breath of life, and all of creation, both seen and unseen. For Spirit, God, is all there is, perfect, whole, and complete. And breathing in this breath of life, I know that I am one with Spirit. I know that I am fully present, emanating Spirit and form. And as I know this for myself, I know this for each and every one. For each is a unique individualization of the oneness of life the fullness of spirit in form. Each person breathing into that expression of peace, of joy and wisdom. And I accept for each of us a greater fulfillment of our life's purpose, that divine wisdom guides and directs each of us in harmonious relationships with all whose lives we touch, bringing a greater expression of peace to each other, our community, and our world. We express great joy and gratitude for all the goodness of life, for the abundance and health that permeates our lives. As we surrender, relax into the divine, we express that peace, that joy, that love in our work, in our play, on our spiritual path. We bless and serve all people that we meet along the way as they are on their spiritual path, knowing that they too are expressions of the one Spirit, divinely guided on their own path. Our lives flow with ease and grace, open to give and receive the highest good for the benefit of all. And to the request in the prayer chest and those desires in your heart, I firmly know that Spirit is right in the midst, that in this expression of life, that divine wisdom is coming forth, guiding each individual, each request onto the path of their highest good. That any obstacles to the expression of their fullness, of their divine heritage, are released, and each is open, receptive to that greater fulfillment of their purpose, of their goodness, and all of the opportunity that life has to offer. So I bless this service, knowing that this is a day of delight, a day of happiness, a day of joy, a day of rhythm. And we are so blessed by all who participate in making this a wonderful opportunity for us. The musicians, the staff, the volunteers, everyone here shines their light in a way that encourages each of us to shine our light more brightly. So grateful for this divine connection, for this truth of our lives. I give great thanks for all the goodness, the guidance, the wisdom, and all the abundance of opportunities that are present right here, right now, for each of us. So I release these words into the law, knowing it is already so in the mind of God, coming into fruition even as we speak. So together we join and declare, and so it is.
Holy Spirit, within, help me to bloom into all that I am. Help me to love the whole. I ask for beauty in myself. I ask for beauty in the world. I ask for beauty in all of humanity. Holy
Good morning. I would like to remind you of the prayer chest at the bottom of the stairs on the wall to the left. If there is obstacles that seem to be in your life, some reason that you're not enjoying this fullness of life, please leave your concerns in the prayer chest and feel confident during the week that things are getting better. So please leave your worries in the prayer chest and enjoy life. So, the fastest way to bring more wonderful examples of abundance into your personal experience is to take constant notice of the wonderful things that are already there. Esther Hicks. And from Ernest Holmes, if we make every day a day of praise and thanksgiving, a day in which we recognize the divine bounty and the eternal goodness, and if we live today as though God were the only presence and the only power there is, we would not have to worry about tomorrow.
Yeah, what Ernest said. Right? Good morning. How is everybody? Yeah, you're good, huh? Yeah, me too. Woo! All right. So we have on the 5th Sundays, which there's 4 of them in the year, we have been celebrating Prosperity Sunday. And so the goal here is to recognize and celebrate the abundance that is expressing in our life. All of the abundance. Lou talked a lot about the opportunities, the abundance of opportunities. It's not just abundance of dollars, although it is abundance of money as well. So we're taking this 5th Sunday to, let's see, we're amping it up, how do you say, with the band, so that's fun. And we'll be sharing some exceptional income in a little bit from this microphone here, along with stories of maybe how your exceptional income came into your life. But since we are in church, do you guys know that we're in church? Doesn't even seem like it, right? But here we are. This is church, okay? So we're going to start with an understanding of the difference between spiritual prosperity and material prosperity. So I'm going to quote my favorite Charles Fillmore, who is co-founder of Unity, from his book, The Revealing Word, when he talks about prosperity. So he says, spiritual prosperity is founded on an understanding of the inexhaustible, omnipresent substance of spirit as the source of our supply. The material belief is that the possession of things constitutes prosperity. So as we begin to understand spiritual prosperity, we get a really good understanding of that. Then the natural consequence of that understanding, because spirit is the cause, the natural consequence will be to begin to experience material prosperity as the effect of the cause that we've placed into motion spiritually. Right? It's interactive, right? Yeah. Okay. All right, good. So, beginning this year, 2025, the beginning in January, I decided to again, I have been really into my John Randolph Price Abundance book. I've been really into this, okay? I did it at the end of last year's 40-day prosperity plan is in here, a 40-day prosperity plan. I'll tell you a little about that. But I started at the beginning of January to work it again. And so the idea really about the plan, I mean, it's much bigger than this, but the idea of the plan, working it, is repeating and contemplating abundance affirmations. So abundance affirmations are meant to change our belief system over time from our negative scarcity thought system to our spiritual understanding of infinite abundance. And when we contemplate these affirmative truths for 40 days, what he says in here, in a row, every single day, without missing a day, because if you miss a day, you have to start over, okay? Then we keep our mind centered in truth long enough to change our belief system, and then we create a new pathway for spirit to flow, okay? And a pathway more in alignment with God, or more in alignment with the abundance of the universe, if you don't like the word God. A pathway more in alignment manifests for us more easily and more gracefully. Anybody want to manifest abundance easily and gracefully? Doesn't that sound wonderful? Okay. Well, because I am a spiritual overachiever, I have been working the 40-day prosperity plan every day for this entire 8 months. Every single day. So I'm kind of addicted. Well, you know, it's not that great. I don't think it deserves applause. But I want to tell you a little about, since we're sharing our exceptional income today, I decided to share some exceptional income stories, just very short stories, from CSL's exceptional income. Okay, so exceptional income we've had here at CSL, and I really credit this to a clearer understanding of spiritual prosperity, a clearer understanding in my consciousness, which encompasses the whole consciousness here, as does your consciousness. We are a collective here at CSL. We're a collective in Delta and the whole world of humanity. So I'd like to share a little bit how this came about. And in July, CSL received a large sum of money from the estate of a past member who attended back when my mom was the minister. So this was a while ago, and I got a call from a lawyer in Montrose and said, come sign some papers. You guys have a check here from this estate. And I'm like, oh, fine, okay. And so I went down there, I signed, and what a blessing for our center. Thank you, God. I know it was the uplift in prosperity consciousness that allowed the way for this to happen, okay? So that was one CSL, what are we doing here? Exceptional income, sorry. I'm thinking of a lot of things, like the kids. Are the kids okay? You know. So, and just this month, CSL received another very, very generous financial gift from a member who would like to stay anonymous. But it was awesome. We are so grateful for these blessings, and we're grateful for all of the ways that our abundance comes to CSL. And we know that it comes in a lot of other ways besides dollars. But you know what? Who likes dollars? It's important in this world, isn't it? It's important for us to be able to continue to do what we do here. To continue, we pay for the lights, we pay our employees, and so dollars can be important. And if you don't like dollars, I suggest you start learning how to love it, because it too is an expression of God that allows us to live our best life here and be generous and give and serve, right? Because that's what we're doing right now. We're serving, and we do that a lot with our dollars. So thank you. We accept, we appreciate, and we recognize all the ways that our beautiful members so lovingly support CSL here, so that we can continue our message of divine love. They support us with their love, with their service, with their talents, with their skills, with their dollars, with their times, with their beautiful smiling faces that come on Sunday and make us all leave here in a better, uplifted mood. Would you agree?
Yes.
Yeah. So thank you to all. Thank you. And thank you to God, or the universe, whatever you want to call it, okay? Divine love, whatever you call that. So that's the exceptional income for CSL. And when I was writing this message, I knew I needed it to be short because we're going to be sharing our exceptional income here soon. But I also thought, I need to send people home with something, some meat, something to think about. So I went right to Google. I was searching for the simplest and most effective affirmation for abundance and prosperity to share with you this morning. Something you can walk away with, something that you can begin to practice that will make a difference in your life. And so I did. I searched. So on Google now, I don't think it's always been like this, but now it is. You put in something and you can get quite descriptive about what you put in. And then usually the first thing that pops up is like an AI answer, right? Which just means it's getting all the information about what I was asking and just nicely formulating it here. And lo and behold, I agreed with AI. And I thought, oh, that's good. So I just want to share what AI's answer was. The simplest and most effective affirmation for prosperity is, I am worthy of abundance. I am worthy of abundance. They say because it addresses the root psychological barrier to prosperity, which is a scarcity mindset and feelings of unworthiness. And we may not even know that's going on. AI says, here's why this affirmation is powerful. The phrase is simple and easy to remember and easy to internalize. And stating it in the present tense, I am, trains the subconscious to accept prosperity as a current reality, not something not I will be prosperous, right? I am. The focus is on worthiness. Many people subconsciously believe they are not deserving of wealth and happiness. Notice it says subconsciously belief. We have those beliefs deep within our being, our belief system, and they work out here, okay? This blocks opportunities and manifests as self-sabotaging behavior. Anybody get that? Anybody self-sabotage? Yeah. This affirmation addresses the core issue by focusing on our inherent worthiness. Why are we inherently worthy? Because God is all there is, right? Wait, were you here last week? God is all there is. Thank you. Okay. The affirmation also moves beyond money. True prosperity includes resources, opportunities, good health, and relationships. So by using abundance, it opens us up to receiving prosperity in all of its forms, an abundance of forms. It says for affirmations to be most effective, they must be combined with a mindset shift and action. So number one, it says, say the affirmation aloud with as much emotion as possible, feeling the truth of the words, and repeating it multiple times daily can help embed the message in your subconscious. So, my kids are here to testify. I would put these affirmations on cards all over the house when I was cooking dinner, in the bathroom when I look in the mirror, all these affirmations. I'm sure they thought their mom was crazy, but maybe not now, I don't know. And then the cards weren't enough for me, and then I would go right on the mirror, really big, I wanted them to see too. Did it help at all? Just made you weird. Okay. Weird is good, right? So repeating these multiple times a day embeds the message into your subconscious, okay, in the I am. And then activate your receiver, or tune in, or align yourself, right? All the same thing, by visualizing what it feels like to be worthy of abundance. Tune into that feeling of abundance. This will help create neural pathways that associate positive feelings with your goal. Look for and appreciate the prosperity already present in your life And I'm going to add to AI and say, look for and appreciate all the prosperity in everyone's life. To be prosperous, there's no room for envy or jealousy of someone else's prosperity. Okay? Affirmations are a catalyst for change, not a substitute. Use your new abundant mindset to motivate yourself to take tangible steps toward what you want in life. Let's practice. Let's practice saying this affirmation with emotion, with feeling the truth of the words, and visualizing what this truth feels like as we're grateful and appreciative. So 3 times, here we go. I am worthy of abundance. I am worthy of abundance. I am worthy of abundance. That's right, that's right. So there is your practice for the week, or if you choose, for the next 40 days. How about that? I'm going to ask the band to come up again. We're going to hear another song from them, and then we're going to share our exceptional income up here. So as they're coming up, I want to introduce them. Let's see, that's Evan, my oldest son, coming up, and his wife Bailey with the baby on the way. Yes, this is my nephew Kellen, and my brother's son Kellen. Now Kellen wrote the song you're going to hear right now. Okay, this is his original song. On the drum set in the back, raise your hand, Derek. There's Derek. Charles, raise your hand. Charles is Zoe's, there she is, Zoe's husband, Zoe with the baby. Zoe wrote the song that we sing every Christmas. When she was 8 years old, she wrote a song, and we're still singing it. Here is my son, Wes. I don't know how he got so tall, but that's Wes. Wes designed our logo for our t-shirts, so just so you know. And so thank you, Wes, for that. Okay, I'm just going to leave this. Did I introduce everybody? Oh, Roy! He's kind of important, too.
Are we ready?
I think so.
Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Einstein unified energy in mass. To this day it's so hard for us to understand. He said that we're all made of exactly the same stuff. From supernova stardust came us. I can see that there's physics in the works and the way that we live and the yours we give. I'm aware of the laws that Isaac Newton wrote. I'm aware of the actions opposite my own. That's how I know that when we give, we never lose. The physics apply to our lives too. Elements divide and they constitute, and it all comes back to you. Yes, it all comes back to you. I'll always be happy for those who truly are. They'll never work against me in an endless reservoir. I am black and you are white, and the middle ground is ours. We can all be greater than the sum of all our parts if we stand together, strive for good, and work hard. So if you take my advice, will you wait 100 years as trends dictate? Accept it now in my own time, and wait until I'm gone and build a shrine. There are those among us who have the answers for us, but upon deaf ears, the fallen trees that we don't hear. Oh, but the laws don't care, but we don't care. But when we give, we never lose. The physics apply to our lives too. Elements divide and they constitute, and it all comes to you. Einstein unified energy and mass. To this day it's so hard for us to understand. He said that we're all made of exactly the same stuff. From supernova stardust came us. So when we give, we never lose. The physics apply to our lives too. Let's divide and reconstitute, and it all comes back to you. Yes, it all comes back to you. When my brother dances, when my brother dances, the physics apply to our lives too. Yes, let's divide and just supernova stardust. Yes, it all comes back to one star shining.
Give it up for Kellen. Beautiful, beautiful. Thank you so much. Thank you to Tracy. My sister is down watching the kids, so thank her when you see her. I had to call in the big guns today, so. Where are we at? We're going to share some exceptional income. So whoever would like to share, we're going to come to this microphone right here. That should be easy. We can just come on up. Right now would be good. Thank you.
God, you are every mountain. God, you are every ocean. God, you are every canyon, every inch of earth and sky. God, you are every morning. God, you are every night. God, you are every moment, every second of my life. Everything I see, everything I do, everything I am is you. Everything above, everything below, everything I know is you. God, you are every sunrise. God, you are every moon glow. God, you are every star shine, every inch of earth and sky. God, you are every springtime. God, you are every snowfall. God, you are every season, every second of my life. Everything I see, everything I do, everything I am is you. Everything above, everything below, everything I know is you. 'Cause you are the very breath I breathe. And your perfect love created me. Everything I see, everything I do, everything I am is you. Everything above, everything below, everything I know is you. Everything I am, everything I am is you. Everything I am, everything I know is you. Everything I see, everything I am, everything I am is you. Everything I am, everything I know is you.
Okay, as the ushers come forth, this is our opportunity to consciously remember that we are part of the allness of spirit. And as the allness of spirit is all there is, always flowing, I am a part of that, and all my good flows, and I am a giver and a receiver. So consciously, I impart this gift into the flow, knowing that it multiplies.
Let's say it. Ready?
Sometimes I'm right and I can be wrong. My own beliefs are in my song. The butcher, the banker, the drummer, then makes no difference what group I'm in. Sometimes I'm right and I can be wrong. My own beliefs are in my song. The butcher, the maker, the drummer, then makes no difference what group I'm in. I am everyday people. There is a blue one who can't accept the green one, for living with the bad one, trying to be a skinny one. Different strokes for different folks. So on and so on, and Scooby-Dooby-Doo. Ooh, sha-sha. We got to live together. I am not better, and neither are you. All could sing whatever we do. You love me, you hate me, you know me and then can't figure out the thing I'm in. I am everyday people. There is a long hair that doesn't like the short hair, for being such a rich one that will not help the poor one. Different strokes for different folks. So on and so on, and Scooby-Dooby-Doo. Ooh, sha-sha. We got to live together. There is a yellow one that won't accept the black one, that won't accept the red one, that won't accept the white one. Different strokes for different folks. So on and so on, and Scooby-Dooby-Doo. Ooh, sha-sha. I am everyday people.
And our everyday blessings are accepted. And we are grateful as these blessings go forth, multiplying, adding to our enjoyment, the enjoyment of our community, and the world that works for all. And so it is.
With a grateful heart and a grateful mind, I offer this sacred prayer. Thank you.
Street dance this Friday night. Street dance. Remember that. The Lugnuts this Friday, right? Am I right? Yeah. Who said that? Jeffrey. Of course I'm right. Ugh. Okay. So here we are to our contemplation for the month. So let's say these all together, all the way down. Here we go. Infinite Spirit, open the way for the divine design of my life to manifest. Let the genius within me be released. let me see clearly the perfect plan for me. Health, wealth, love, and perfect self-expression. Thank you, and so it is.